They told you dreams are just illusions, echoes of a tired mind at rest. But what if dreams are the real world, and this one is the illusion? Each night, your soul escapes the prison of flesh, crossing unseen dimensions. You awaken in one dream, only to discover you're still dreaming deeper. A dream within a dream, layer upon layer, like Russian dolls of consciousness. But where do these layers end, and where do they begin again? What if each dream is a gateway to a different timeline, another self? Have you ever woken up, made coffee, walked, then woken up again? That jarring moment of false awakening isn't a glitch, it's a coded signal. You're moving between vibrational planes, slipping through frequencies undetected by ordinary perception. In these inner dreams, time folds in on itself. Space becomes symbolic language. Mirrors reflect not your body, but alternate versions of your soul's evolution. Doors appear in impossible places. Staircases lead nowhere, yet feel profoundly familiar. These are the signposts of layered consciousness, crafted by the architecture of the spirit. You're not hallucinating. You're navigating the unseen infrastructure of multidimensional reality. The ancient mystics knew this. That's why they trained to remain conscious while dreaming. Lucid dreaming wasn't a novelty, it was an initiation into the mechanics of creation. Because to dream within a dream is to touch the lattice of eternity. Most people fear these nested states, labeling them nightmares or sleep disorders. But those who investigate, those who observe the observer, uncover a chilling truth. Reality is modular, not linear. You're not in one world, but many simultaneously. Each dream layer is a veil, a mask placed upon the true self. And some masks, once worn, refuse to come off. You wake up but feel hollow, disconnected, not quite back in your body. Because part of you is still there, stuck in layer 3, chasing meaning. The ancients called this soul displacement. Modern science calls it REM interference. But both miss the point. You're not lost. You're fragmented across frequency bands. The dream is not a story your brain invents, but a frequency your soul tunes. Each image, sound, and symbol is a message from a higher octave of self. The dream within the dream is not confusion. It is multidimensional alignment occurring. That's why déjà vu often follows layered dreams, like a ripple in the timeline. Your conscious mind catches a memory not from this world, but a nearby one. You're cross-referencing realities, entangling parallel selves who dream the same storm. These dreams aren't fiction, they're documentation from your infinite soul archives. But who guards these archives? Who encrypts these messages in symbols and metaphors? Every key has a gatekeeper, and every gatekeeper has its own agenda. Some dreams feel imposed, like someone else is hijacking your perception mid-travel. That's not imagination, it's interference, surveillance on the astral bandwidth of your spirit. They told you your dreams were private, but consciousness is a shared operating system. You're never truly alone in dreams. Even in silence, something listens, something records. Why do you think so many recall the same archetypes, the same looping structures? The spiral staircase, the eternal hallway, the door that leads to another you. These are not mere coincidences, they are constructs of a vast spiritual simulation. Every dream layer you enter is governed by its own laws and guardians. Some benevolent, some indifferent, some parasitic, feeding off your confusion and fear. But you have sovereignty. If you remember one thing, awareness collapses illusions instantly. The moment you realize you're dreaming, the dream becomes your canvas. The walls bend to your will, the sky opens to your thoughts. But what if you realize you're dreaming inside another dream, and another after that? Each realization unlocks the next gate, and the next, until you reach the source. And the source, my friend, is terrifyingly empty and divinely full at once. A void that speaks, a silence that sings, a mirror with no reflection. This is the heart of the dream labyrinth, the still point of all reality. Few reach it because the path requires surrender, death of ego and story. But some do, and they return changed, glowing, eyes haunted yet wise. They speak of the dream architects, the geometric beings beyond human form, entities made of light and sound, guiding the expansion of layered perception. They don't speak, they resonate, they show you your blueprint in symbolic sequences. And always they ask the same question: who are you beneath the dreamer? If the dreamer dies in a dream, but awakens in another, is death real? Or is it just another layer collapsing, another awakening through illusion? You've died many times in dreams, yet you always return with deeper understanding. Perhaps physical death is the final dream layer, the last illusion to dissolve. And beyond it, the dreamer fully awakens, remembering all the dreams before. But that's not the end. It's the true beginning, the great remembering. You're not a body having dreams. You are a dream dreaming a body. And sometimes you're a dream inside a dream, watching yourself sleep in another. When you wake up tonight, ask, am I truly awake or still within the dream? Because the matrix is not just digital, it is dimensional, spiritual, ancient beyond time. And the only way out is in. If this message stirred something deep inside you, it's not by accident, it's your moment. You were guided here because your soul is ready to break through the illusion. Share this video with those who question their reality and seek the hidden truths. Subscribe to Wake Up and join the movement of souls remembering who they are. Your next awakening begins now, and the dream is far from over.